Hi, my name is Ralph, and I'm gonna make a presentation about Maori and their rights now today. So first of all, I'm gonna talk a little bit of their history. They are a Polynesian tribe, Polynesian community who arrived in New Zealand many years ago. They're in isolation. They started to develop their own society, their own culture, their own beliefs, their own rituals, their own arts, the way, the bond they have, the relationship they had with nature was different. They have a spiritual bond with nature because it was the way they developed themselves as a society. So, uh, what happened? What happened next? Next, in the 17th century, uh, England arrives in New Zealand in 18th century. In 18th century, uh, New Zealand became English colony, became an English colony. Uh, and what happened when two different societies, two different countries, we can say, uh, confront each other? So are totally different beliefs, different culture, different way to interact with environment. They have different bond. They have different economic organization, and different beliefs. So what happened there? Well, the strong will prevail against the weakest, against the weak one. So here we start to see how the Maori became to lose more and more, not only territory, so also importance in the society. Their culture was becoming most less and less important to all the society, and the whole Maori, they are like facing a lot of economic problem because they was isolated, they was discriminated because they were different, they are not the strongest ones, so they're gonna suffer a lot. But even if they are not the strongest one, they have been struggling for the rights, struggling for their culture, struggling for everything they had. They are struggling to make a place in this country, to make a place in this society, to be respected, to be recognized. And they are in this task right now. A lot of organizations in the world, indigenous organizations, are with them, with their fight, with their struggle, we can say. In 2006, the government tried to reduce the power of the Maori land court, taking all this juridic power and giving this to their own government with a project whose name is the Foreshore and Seabed Act. They use it, but a lot of organizations, advocates, firms uh, try to work together and press the government to stop, and luckily they stopped. But uh, we are talking about a society who passed from the 1860, from 1860 to 1900 uh, having almost being almost the owner of almost whole the country, to only have a 5% of the land of the country. So we're talking about a society who have lost a lot of power, a lot of decision, uh, and it's a big contrast. If you see the prison percentage, like the jail percentage, you can see that the new the Maori community make like almost 15% of the whole society, but yeah, but 51% of the population who is in jail are from the Maori society. So it talks about a lot about this, and to be in this situation, it has to suffer a lot of economic issues, discriminating issues, psychological issues. So they are having a huge problem, but they are struggling, and they are fighting, and they are trying to do they're trying to do whatever they have to do, whatever they have to do at legal ways. They are supported by a lot of indigenous organizations, human rights organizations too. A lot of the Maori society, they are also integrating themselves with the actual society there in New Zealand. They are they they are making their own investment, their own business. So they are looking for this place in the society, and they are still fighting. They are still fighting for their beliefs. You know, New Zealand is very recognizable, the Maori culture. Everybody in the world who knows about the New Zealand country, they know something about Maori. You only have to see the New Zealand rugby team, the New Zealand rugby team. You only have to see their ritual entrance. They make the haka dance to prepare themselves to the struggle of this game, which is a rude game. So it talks a lot about the Maori. They talk a lot about how much they have how much they have make with the struggle in this country. And this is my presentation. Thank you very much, and bye bye.